God Tender Love and Care. Welcome everyone to the program. GODTLC here. We are providing you live coverage from the voting events. As you all see, we have it on Twitch, we have it on YouTube, we have it on our streaming channels. There's so much going on. The votes are getting counted, and if you all have any updates for me, please provide that on the chat. This is an open dialogue channel, so I do appreciate if you're able to share with me what you're coming across there, wherever you are around the world. Share with me. Now, a prediction that I came across, again, it's a prediction. These are never the most accurate, but they get close. They are in the ballpark, as Harris may end up with 225 to Trump's 219. Again, give or take. This competition, this battle between these two is very neck and neck. It's very tight. Both Kamala Devi Harris and Donald John Trump are neck and neck. This is one of the closest presidential elections in existence. And there is so much to consider. I'm here sharing with you all various different resources, and a lot of the other YouTube channels, I notice what they do is that you have a talking head and or someone propagating one news outlet. I find that to be too biased. I will share with you all. I am a channel by the people for the people here on God Tender Love and Care. We are here for you. So anything that happens live, we will cover and to our best ability dialogue with you on the chat. A lot of you have a lot of data and information that we find valuable that we will share. As you know, this is a very different format than many of our other podcasts or streams. This one here, pardon the pun, takes precedence. It is a very monumental, a very significant, and historic card on the ballot. I voted today. And it wasn't one of my best times voting, but I had this feeling inside that today history is being made regardless of who wins. History is being made, ladies and gentlemen, people of the world. I appreciate Associated Press. Don't know much about them. I do know that they are counting the votes there and they are providing various different images, as you all can see on the preview, from a Pennsylvania voting station where someone's counting to overall how both parties are doing, or all parties, right? Fortunately, we do tend to lean bipartisan. We see Trump, we see Harris, and it is very neck and neck. Now I am on NBC News, some talking heads. They are projecting that Donald Trump is the winner, I believe maybe in South Dakota. Oh, and now we are going to transition into the American flag. And they're stating which states Donald John Trump has won and which states Kamala Devi Harris has won. Now we are transitioning to MSNBC, where the numbers look a little bit different. 172 for Harris, 214 for Trump, based on popular vote. And the popular vote is something that's very fascinating because it's a survey of what the people want, regardless of their backgrounds, regardless of their affiliation. And a lot of things have stood out to me on this ballot. I provide you with as many resources. So thank you so much, Associated Press. Thank you so much, NBC. And thank you so much, MSNBC. Now, maybe you all can educate me here, but what is the difference between NBC and MSNBC? I don't know. but I need to provide you all diverse and equitable data and information. My fellow anthropologists, let's keep on looking here at the live results. Who is winning? Who will win, regardless of the winner? This is a very historic event. It has never happened before. Someone of Kamala Devi Harris's background as the president. We don't know next time something like this may happen again. This will for sure be Donald Trump's last presidency if he is to win. And everyone from all over the world is interested and invested in talking about this. Yeah, you got some gamers on here, which I've noticed a lot of the gamers have talked and are talking about what's going on here. So people are still doing their thing. And ABC News, NBC, Timcast IRL, these are just some of the channels covering the event. Oh, look at that, another Gamer Internet Today. These don't allow for me to hover and just take a quick look at what's going on. I do want that ability. Um, I do hover above the videos. If I like it, I press it. You get the like, you get this view. So we may just have to delve into here, into every one of these channels. Everyone is saying something new. So a bunch of NBCs, MSNBC, live now on Fox, election day coverage, Associated Press, CBS News, live Harris Trump election results, live now on Fox. All right, so let's just delve into what's going on here. Hopefully there are no ads.
Full coverage for just 30.
There are ads. Ah. All right, let's go over here. And there it is, the skip button. Thank you so much.
That's a pretty significant difference when a race is as close as it is.
So it's a very, very tight race. 77.1%. And over here, oh, Wisconsin, Michigan, too close to call. So we will be getting those number momentarily. Road to 2070. What if? Now we will have to tackle some of those, the propaganda, the ads. But as long as we can cut through the meat and get to the crux of this information, here we have an illustration and a talking head showing us the numbers. Scroll back here and move on to ABC News, where they are showing the Statue of Liberty. And I'm so surprised there is not much information on the live chat. You see the hearts and emojis going wild. 165 for Kamala. I didn't get to see Trump's there. I can probably resume. 214 to 172. It shows us the blue states and it shows us the red states. One of these news outlets did purport that Trump is predicted to win. Some of these are biased resources. We will wait until the very end. It is very close based on electoral votes. And that is what we are interested in. Popular opinion among the people is also as important. And it looks like, based on electoral votes, Kamala Devi Harris is winning, just skimming the polls just slightly. All right, everyone. Thank you all for letting me know your opinions on the chat. Got TLC here. By the people, for the people. We have from Eric Perry, Trump 24, Sukal Malik, I think, Tram Vinar, okay, Jose Valeriano. Why? I want the wall that blocks something, something. I'm not sure. Spell that again. Make it grammatically correct. Put it in order. Use your periods. Use your capitalizations, buddy. Thank you so much. I do appreciate your perspective, though. Bring your followers this way. Let them know that we are in a live dialogue, conversation, conversación, to determine who will be the next president of the United States of America. I am looking at the popular numbers, the electoral votes. And wow, look at all these colors here. We have blue, speckles of blue, and a lot of red. Philadelphia, 68% vote in. I do appreciate when we see various different videos next to each other. Associated Press has an advertisement and it also has a chat. We will go to the chat and skip the advertisement, please. All right, let's take a quick look at this one right here. Welcome everyone, Get Tender Living Care. We are taking a look at what's going on in the world of politics. Don't be scared, homie. I know that some of these celebrities are shaking in their boots. Some of the voices of the world are trembling, but you should not. This is education. This is free education, better yet. And we will determine who the winner of the election is, who the president of the United States of America will be. Now, this is a very unique situation in that Kamala Harris is not the president. Donald Trump is not the president, but they both have equal merit. Given this, Kamala Harris has served as vice president. She is currently the vice president now. Donald Trump was the president a few years ago. They both have experience in the White House. This is a historic election that we have never, ever seen before. That's why it makes it so unique. Now, you all have access to the chat here. It's just going wonky, right? It's just going bananas. It's going wild. You have everyone from all parts of the world sharing their opinion. What we can determine here is an observation of the polling station there in Denver, Colorado, vote counting. Red means that the red party has won. Blue means that the blue party has won. Kamala Harris is part of the blue party. Donald Trump is part of the red party. There's still white states. Votes haven't been counted. You have other colors or other variations, such as that light blue color, and that means that a certain party is leading. Maybe you have pink, which means a certain party is leading. Thank you so much, Associated Press. And let's verify how we can determine who will win and why. All right, here we have Stacy Leah. Welcome to the program. Let us know if you voted, from what part of the world you voted from, and verify what's going on here on the elections. Associated Press. We have, I'm not sure if they show Trump there. I know they show Trump supporters. And over on the other side, Harris' campaign, yeah, they just show the people. Very significant. By the people, for the people. Let's zoom on out and verify what CBS News is offering. And just another ad. Take a look at the chat. Can we skip the ad and skip the ad? Some more numbers, juxtapose the numbers, 47.9% to 50.6%. Talking heads, a lot of numbers, data. It looks like 270 to win, meaning that Harris still has a fighting chance. Trump is ahead. President Wisconsin vote in is 69%. Reverse. And Election Day 2024 live coverage. Ladies and gentlemen, some more talking heads. A lot of support from both sides on the chat. How are votes counted in 2024 U.S. election?
Of what's going on.
Trump 51%, Harris 48%, U.S. President Georgia. All right. Yeah, let's take a quick look at the other resources and sources that we have. Now, some talking heads at a table with a camera that zooms out into a standing talking head. Trump 50.7. Harris, well, the numbers just shifted. So North Carolina 58. They just keep shifting the numbers. They're just 63.6%, 32, very comparable. Let's zoom in here. These are the numbers to juxtapose. What they're doing here is juxtaposing Biden. Biden is no longer a part of the race. Biden is no longer part of the picture. Leave Biden out of the conversation. This is about Harris. This is about Trump. If you're going to mention anyone else, any other extras, mention the co-stars. The co-star to Harris is Waltz. Co-star to Trump is Vance. You know, Harris could have brought Biden in and made him the vice president, but she didn't. Let's leave Biden out of this. Waltz, Vance, Harris, Trump. All right, everyone, let's zoom on out here. And everyone has their own agenda, so I just want to share with you different agendas so that we can mash them all together and come up with our own opinion. Presidential, it looks like Harris is at 47.1%. Trump is at 51.6%. 189 for Harris, 246 for Trump. The chat is going wild. And okay, so every single map looks different. Some are more ahead than others. This one seems to be a more of a personal page. And another ad. Let's go to the chat. Skip. See you later. Harris Watch Party, Howard University. Trump Watch Party, West Palm Beach. We probably won't get the results until tomorrow, but we will get as far as we can, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Talking Heads. See you later. Let's check out 2024 election results and live reaction. Oh, now the UN Senate. Ted Cruz, Colin Alfred. Looks like Cruz is ahead. Adam Schiff, Steve Garvey. Looks like Schiff is ahead. Bernie Sanders, Vermont, 63. Gerard Malloy, 32. Ellie Crane, 56. Jonathan Nez, 44. Arizona. Kristen Engel, 54. Juan Siscomani, 44. Amish Shaw, 51%. David Schweikert, 49%. California. Adam Gray, 50%. John Duarte, 50. This one's tied. Very much tied. All right, everyone. So these are very interesting results. Thank you all for participating in the chat there, taking a quick look at all parts of the United States. It is close. The tally, the margin is getting further and further. The predictions have been made by many news outlets. And in regards to the other offices held in the world of politics, we are now at District 4 U.S. House, New York. Tied between Laura and Anthony, Gillen and Despacito. Lawler Jones, Lawler taking the lead. New York District 17. John Mannion, Brandon Williams. Now, everyone, let me know what your opinions are. How was your voting experience? I heard from the grapevine, and you can take a look at the numbers there. If you are blind or visually impaired, I would do my best to read the numbers. Biniam, Chavez, Stelson, Perry. Stelson's at 52%, Perry's at 48%. I heard that many of the voting locations did not require showing a license or ID. Gluesenkamp Perez, 52%, to Kent, 48%. Kehoe, 57%, to Quaid, 41%. Governor of Missouri. Governor of North Carolina, 55% for Stein. Robinson takes it by 40%. Stein is winning. Scott, 73%. Charleston, 22%. Vermont. Now, what I like about this is that it just doesn't stop at the president. It goes on to the entire list of politicians, anyone who was on the card, anyone who you could have voted for all around the United States. You know, I do see that there is a limitation with the voting and the ballots, and that is in that you cannot vote online, and unfortunately, you can't vote on the island of Puerto Rico. I wonder why. 59% for Trump. Harris is at 40%. Oh, numbers just changed. Electoral vote, 65 for Trump, 34%. So Harris is just about a lot, margin of 10 to half. And here, margin of 13 for Trump. When it comes to the electoral votes, Virginia, 51% for Harris, 47% for Trump. Ohio, 56% for Trump, 44% for Harris. Popular vote, 51% for Trump, 47% for Harris, and still counting. We probably won't find the answer on who wins until tomorrow. One more sleep. Trump is at 230, Harris is at 205. According to Live Now from Fox. I like this one. They're doing a good job reporting. Not a lot of talking heads. More data presented in presentation format. And rewind, and let's take a look at the top of the list here. I want to view all. So, to not be limited, and you have everyone, anyone, a lot of people discussing the event. And there's another commercial. All right, look at the chat, read it a bit, and skip. Not over here. Looks like we're going over the other candidates as well. A lot of action on the chat. 55%, 55.2% Harris, 42.8% Trump, and this is based off of Michigan. All right, so I see that this map does look a bit different. All right, thank you so much. And let's take a quick look at, let's see if there are any other resources that we have not. PBS News, even PBS News is covering the event, but PBS News does not have a chat. PBS News has raised at this moment $871, and it looks like it is very close, but there is still favor toward the Republicans. Republicans are edging just slightly. Thank you so much, PBS. Now there is a channel called Face the Nation, presented by CBS News. All right, and they did a poll here, Florida Amendment 4. Not much going on the chat. Thank you so much. Let's take a quick look at Fox 5, Washington, D.C. for the hard data, the raw data, the assessed data, the translated data. You decide 2024, VA, U.S. House District 7. All right, so it's between Derek Anderson and Eugene. Saw that Eugene was slightly winning. Neil Parrott and April Delaney. It looks like Parrott is winning slightly. Rewind. And let's take a quick look at any other. Oh, Noticias Telemundo. How's the coverage here? Not much going on in the chat. 73.1%. Oh, never mind. The numbers just changed. Okay, let's take a quick look at this. These are the projections all throughout the state, so that's why they keep changing so much. Arizona, our electoral numbers, so you all can see the numbers here. Texas. I'm consistently seeing that throughout these states, Trump is leading in many of these states. Interesting. And now they go to a state where Harris is winning, and another state where Harris is winning. So the way that they've compiled a lot of this information is interesting. 230 for Trump, 185 for Harris. Another state for Harris, and then another state for Trump. See, this works. You know, you have a talking head, someone on a microphone, and you have the data showing. All right, so very interesting. They're just going back and forth on who won what state, and I don't think any particular order. President, popular vote. And it looks like Virginia Occidental has a projected winner. All in all, very close. Never know what might happen. I definitely see the favors toward Trump taking the lead just slightly throughout the states. And let's take a look at M Live. Ads, any ads? Yep, it looks like this is an ad for Masterclass. And take a look at the chat. Everyone in the chat sharing their opinion and perspective left and right. All right, so it's very interesting. The bulk of the states, well, it's very close. 205, 205 to 230. 205 for Harris, 230 for Trump. Very close. Anything can happen. Rewind. Fox Business also has something to share with us, showing us the governor of Montana who is winning between, oh, now the governors of North Carolina, Stein and Robinson. It's going to Stein. Pipecorn and Armstrong. Looks like it's going to Armstrong. Craig and Ayotte. It's going to Ayotte. Utah. King versus Cox. It's going to Cox. Charleston versus Scott. Vermont. It's going to Scott. This one here is just a presentation of just the numbers, just showing you. Oh, they're the presidents. Okay. Not showing us which presidents won which states. Very interesting. Okay. So let's see. Are they going? Yeah, they're going in alphabetical order, looks like. Yep. Interesting. Oh, Washington, D.C. Wow. Delaware. Florida's closer than one would expect, right? With Trump living or having golf courses there. Iowa. Idaho. Illinois. All right, thank you so much, Fox. Business. Live congressional balance of power results. Numbers. 211 Harris, 232 Trump. And this is both based on electoral votes. Very close, but also somewhat far. Oh, okay, ballots. Ballots from all around the United States of America. WMBF. United States President, the race for the White House. These numbers seem outdated, maybe from a while back, maybe, or maybe recent, when everyone has different numbers. So you cross-reference your resources. Ads, okay. Look at those numbers. Wow. Why are these numbers on this resource close, so close? ABC7. Oh, Bloomberg. Oh, Talking Heads. Yeah, I'm Talking Head, but I show you all the information here, back there, and down there. A lot of information, everyone. Univision. Oh, Seattle. P Gurus. Time 205 for Harris, 230 for Trump. About the same numbers, depending on what resource you visit, what channel you venture toward, where you get your resources, your facts. Okay. So in here is KTVU, Fox 2, San Francisco Bay Area. 230 for Trump, 205 for Harris. The Hill. Okay. Numbers that we can look at, study. Oh, Pacific Gas and Electric outages. Wow. Oh, another ad. Skip. Interesting. A lot of news outlets and people covering the event. 212 Harris. 232 Trump. Race to 270. Very, very close, everyone. Let me know how was your voting experience. Your voice. Your voice. Shout out to ABC7 News, Bay Area. A lot of break news here. 125 for the Democrats, 169 for the Republicans. All right, and cross-check your references. Once they count the votes, they should recount them 205 for Harris, 230 for Trump. That is consistent across the board. There is an image there of Las Vegas as well as Philadelphia. Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. Results from all around the world. Telemundo 52. Election results. Well, this one isn't live, right? This was a past stream. So we made it to the past streams. Well, some more senators. Oh, nothing there. And let's go all the way up. Any new numbers here for us to look at? 185 to 230. These numbers are a bit different as well. So that doesn't provide me the most updated news, but so we do have to do some digging. 205, Harris, 230 Trump. We've seen these numbers already, so a lot of these stations are frozen, like they have updated their data. Get on that, please. Talking head. There we go. Okay, some numbers here that we haven't studied recently. Commercial. And, oh, look at that. This is a Kornacki cam on election night. All right, some numbers here that we can look at. Thank you, Kornacki, on MSNBC. Well, everyone, we're probably not going to find out until tomorrow. We have to share the data, and then, I'm just going through a bunch of ads. A lot of ads are just propagating. These news stations have to make their money, right? But that skip button cannot come any sooner. I want some more numbers. All right, here we go. So getting an image, a visual of what's going on around the world, with the votes especially. We are God Tender Loving Care. I am GODTLC, and we probably won't find out who wins until later on. So that being said, we have a new one here. Thank you so much. The Times and the Sunday Times. Yeah, we're familiar with these numbers here. There are still some states pending, so we will check those out. And I'm very interested to see who wins. There are many implications, right? And a lot of transitions. Both of these candidates are not the current president. It's not as if Joe Biden is re-winning. It's going to be someone new regardless of who wins, whether that be the red party, whether that be the blue party. It will be someone new this year. Well, everyone, leave your opinions on the chat. I asked a lot of questions, but overall, my main question to you all is, how was your voting experience, and did you vote? Thanks so much for joining today. I will see you later.